Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, viewers. So, we continue our discussion and development about the tax calculation mechanism. Uh, we introduce the uh, the usage of the classes for computation of taxes, right? So we are assuming that there are multiple tax rates depending upon the category of the product or the industry of the product in which the tax are applied, and that the products are of different categories, and different categories have different tax rates applied. And so we showed you that we incorporated a column for this in the product sheet, in the table. That's a tax code, and some are of A type, some have the computation of B type, some are C type, right? And some are of X type. Normally, X is for the no tax, means in which the taxes are exempted, maybe. This is just an exemption, right? So for this, we have uh, introduced some new classes. We have developed new classes, say class A, tax class A. Yeah, this is the tax class A, tax class B, tax class C, tax class X, right? Right. Okay. And we have used an interface for the text class. This is once the text is determined, this interface takes the text category, and on the basis of this text, this interface uh, is this is the interface for the text unit. This is the same name, interface for tax calculation. So first of all, we have to implement that text in the interface for tax calculation. Okay? This is the implements command. This implements the interface, and then you can use the two methods which are mentioned in the tax interface for tax calc, and here is the computation for the A type, and here is the computation for B type only. It is the rate is changed, the rest is the same thing, right? And for the C time also type also, you have this is the C type, right? And the tax rate is different. Otherwise, the rest of everything is just the same. And it is all are using the same interface, right? And first it is computed, and later on it is printed in the debug command, right? It's in the immediate window, you get the tax rate listed, right? Okay. So this is our setup. So let's discuss the class A. So the rest, the C, B, and C and X are all the same. So we will discuss only class A. The rest we don't need to, only the difference is there. So it has, first of all, it has to implement the interface. The interface is, for an interface, we have created another class which takes into account the percentage mentioned here, and it is computed, right? So how this interface is used. So first of all, let's go to the module. In any module we have used this module, right? In which this is our main procedure that my taxation, for example. This intended to run through all the products right from the row 2 until the last row, and each time it is taking the unit price of the product, that is column 6, that is F. Column F is the 6th column. Yeah, this that is the standard cost, the purchase cost, right? We don't use the list price because this is used for the sale price, right? So since it is purchase order, we purchase on the purchase price. Our purchase price is this, and on this purchase price, we use the tax on the 6, yeah, column 6, right? So, so the tax amount is going to be calculated. So this is actually the unit price, right? Unit price. And the tax type is this. In the end, this amount is going to be calculated, right? So the tax amount will be calculated in here, and in the end, it will display it in here, right? We can also write a procedure here that you write it in the column, say, range, this, right? It's 27, let's say 28. 28 is the column where we want to replace. Let's write it here, Control V, right? Right, so we make it 28. So that is, of course, the blank column, right? If you go and see the 28 column, sorry, okay, we take you here. This is the 26th column. 27 is this, 28 is this, okay? So here it will write the amount, the tax amount, which it has created, it has computed, right? Okay, so this is 28, so is equal to, we are going to write this tax amount, okay? So let's move it, instead of from here, let's move it to here. Once it is computed, we would like tax amount to be printed. Tax amount. That's it, okay? So at least it is going to work for the entire A class of taxation, okay? So, and wherever the class is A, the tax code is A, you will see the amount will appear, should appear in here, okay, if everything goes right, okay? So let's remove everything from here, right? And we execute it, right? You see? Yeah. So it has written down all the taxes in here, okay? So this is 13.5 is the tax amount, okay? Right, that's the tax amount, and we want this to be not the tax amount, but what we want it to be, the tax amount to be calculated in here, okay? So that's let me check it. So I have made the adjustment here that the variable which we want to print in the adjacent column, like text, this is the text category, and this is the amount. This is where we want the text amount to be displayed, right? and in addition to the immediate window. Okay. So what we do is we put a breakpoint so that we see it happening, what it's doing, so that we can discuss it and show you that how it is in. It is starting one by one, right? And each time it takes one unit price and apply the tax category, whatever. If it is A, it is applying 17% to it, 17.5, and they say B is 18, C is 19, and so on, right? So let's run this, and it is applying this to all the categories. Yeah. So first of all, $2 is the tax amount for the unit price, that is 13.5, right? So what is this 13.5 is in terms of percentage? So this divided by the unit price, this is going to tell you, sorry, this one. This divided by what we are going to write is the formula. Yeah, this is right. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So this divided by our divide sign is, if I'm not mistaken, this. Yeah. Okay. Well, my keyboard is having some a different set of information. Okay. So this is by the price, the standard cost divided by the tax calculated. So this gives you 17.5%, right? If you press F2 and F9, no, it tells you the 17.5, rightly correct, calculated. And we can now take the next one. This is the B category, that is 18%, right? Okay. Yeah, so this is now taking in and so on, right? So we remove the breakpoint so that you see it quickly does its job and bring all the tax amounts per unit price, right? So this is all the taxes which have been created. Okay, so we have shown you how to use, how it can determine automatically which tax to apply on the basis of this tax code, and can compute the taxation. And the class is going to work each time when you create a purchase order, and it computes, it can, these classes are going to work you or a tool to compute the tax figure automatically. Currently, we are just using a fixed amount in the text field, and with a supporting note and this. So we will automate it so that the system automatically creates uh, the on the basis of the text type, text code, yeah, and it computes the text, and then it can be used in the purchase order, right? And also the same thing, and same thing we will do in the sale order as well, because the taxes are on either side, sale order as well as the purchase order. So the tax computation, we have shown you that using the classes, simple class, and how neatly is the code. It is telling you what it is doing. It is picking each text type, sending it to generate the class generation. So it determines this portion determines which tax to apply. Right? So, okay, when it goes to the class generation, yeah, this is the class generation. It says if the text type is A, if this is A, yeah, then then the class which is going to be used, that is class text A. In case of B, B is again C and X. How many? So all you need to do is just specify here that which text to apply in what case. The rest of the thing is already ready, and you're in case the invalid text code comes here, so the error will come up and will tell you invalid type of text type mentioned in anywhere. So this is the simplest way, and this is the beauty of using the object-oriented approach and using the classes for the computation of taxes. I hope you enjoyed it. See you in the next video as well. Thank you.